to have our morning conversation. If we don't talk about this thing enough, we're going to continue seeing it as normal. We're going to watch the future of our children being wiped away literally on a daily basis. We're going to watch the fabric of our society being torn apart. Because now corruption has just gone to another level now. Now it's just crazy now. It's gone mad. Absolutely bonkers. No one steals in millions anymore. I want to show you how brazen and bold they are. The figures we are talking yesterday being lost by Shawa, 10.6 billion. Let me put that into perspective. 1 billion is 1,000 millions.
What? 1 billion.
1 billion is 1,000 millions. And every scandal we read about, which seem to pop up now on a weekly, if not a daily basis, they are all in billions. There's actually a story that's actually in the Pulse blog on social media. It's a business story, and I'll share this with you on X and every other platform. It's a business story about the billionaires whose wealth can pay off Kenya's $87.7 billion debt. They're listed.
External debt.
A few people.
Deni zote walipe.
Na Kenya ibaki bila hata deni ya shilingi moja.
Okay.
If that does not worry you, you're not normal.
So where do you...
How many schools can you build with 1 billion? My God. How many roads can you build with that money for yesterday's shot? 10.6 billion.
Me have a question. Hii pesa mtu peleka hapi? Where do you take 1 billion?
They go and hide it abroad.
How? Unaipitisha hapi?
Inatoka huku mahali inatoka, they wire it straight away. You think they carry in gunias? Oh Lord. If that does not shock you, you're not normal. You need to understand what this money can do, or what this money is supposed to be doing, instead of ending up in people's pocket. How can a group of Kenyans be able to pay off Kenya's entire external debt? And you say that's normal? Hapana. Every day you're watching the life, the future of your child being eroded away. Their life when they turn 18 is going to be so hard because you watched all this happen now. And then we need to have that conversation. Like Mwalimu is asking, where do you take, how much is enough? How much is enough?
Honestly.
What do you have a goal? What do you want? 2 trillion. Is that what you want? 500 billion. Then what? Then you get sick tomorrow and die. And then? And our problem is this now separates us from something called Utu. Because if there's a difference between a legit billionaire and a corrupt billionaire. This is how a legit billionaire lives his life. He spends his wife, he first of all goes to school, reads hard, goes into business, goes through risks, ups and downs, becomes broke, tries again and again and again and again, makes it and makes a lot of money. When he's made all that money, he then starts now channeling his efforts into giving it away.
Back.
Not these idiots. And if they don't piss you off, you're not normal. So give me a call. The least you can do is express what you're feeling. And hope someone, somewhere, somehow feels your pain. 0711-046-105 is my number. Give me a call. Hit me up on X, Classic 105 Kenya, or at It's My Neck again. Please don't forget the hashtag, It's My Neck Kingangi. The norm is billions now, not millions, not even tens of millions, not even hundreds of millions. No, that's loose change. It's got to be in the B. No B, no deal. Our Classic 105 Kenya or at It's Maina Kageni. Hashtag is Maina in Kingangi. Let's have an honest conversation this morning. Let it off your chest. Because if you think you're struggling, your child is going to suffer triple what you're suffering now in the economy that's going to be there at that time. Let's talk. So we're talking about these levels of corruption. The crazy thing is corruption will always happen. The level has escalated to a point where people don't even think it's worth stealing 100 million. 100 million nowadays is stolen by MCAs and people who work in governors' offices, procurement people, small money. The big boys is got to be the B, the big B. And I'm trying to wonder, at what point will it piss you off so much that you will not allow it to continue? At what point? Here you are, you're raising young children, paying through the nose to put them through school, yet what you're doing is just delaying what they're going to experience when they leave school, which is an economy in tatters, a life that's so difficult because of things happening right now in front of your eyes. You read the papers, you read the blogs every week. There are billions going. It's the scale that shocks me. It's the scale. Jennifer Kanyiri saying from more corruption happening in Kenya, no one cares for another one anymore as long as one is benefiting from that corruption. Muituri Blessed Sue, good morning, saying now those figures are stressing. They should stress you because that is your money. It is your money. I told you 1 billion is 1,000 millions. What can 1,000 millions do for education, for health? You've got to think in that way. Kelvin Atoka saying we've been talking about corruption and corrupt leaders for the last 12 years. I asked Kenyans, what's our game plan? Because we keep entertaining the same old political people. End game. Simply vote new persons of integrity. I agree. And if we ever say we are going to go after corrupt money, we have to go back all the way to independence, by the way. Because it started a long time ago. And it became normal practice and second nature. It's got to end. It started, so it's got to end. But it needs to annoy you first. That annoyance thing needs to happen. Hello.
Morning, Maina.
Good morning.
Let me tell you the most annoying part of the whole of this saga.
Yeah.
Usually in schools, the signatories of a check ile ya school fees ile yenye unapea mwalimu ama wanaenda tour are a few people, maybe 2 or 3.
Yes.
Now, ukituambia ya SHA, haiwezi pita watu 5 wanasign hiyo checks.
Aki, that's true.
Now, I'm imagining that the person announcing these things are one of the people when the signatories wa hii kitu. Unajua inafika ile mahali unataka kuchukua mawe kurushia mwenye anatangaza, unashangaa unasema si wewe ndio mwizi. You see, the people the faces we are seeing announcing these things and saying money has been lost. Kwani mlijuaje kama sio nyinyi ndio mlisai? Kesho asubuhi ukipata ile statistics ya kusema ati unaenda interview ati what is your net value, mtu anasema ni 10 billion. 10 billion ulipata wapi?
Good question. Mi kwanza hizo vitu za vetting kwa parliament mimi hujiuliza, kwani sisi hatufanyi kazi?
Ngoja hata kwanza. Si mtu hata nionyeshe mali hii pesa inasaifoniwa hata mimi kuje kwa account yangu. Hata kidogo, hata kwa siku moja na ipotee tu.
Haki.
Hii uizi yenye inaendelea by the way, si nilikuambia President Kingangi yako in the roofing. Sasa ambia yeye hatutaki mchezo tena. Tunataka asimame ndio mwalimu.
President Kingangi unasikia?
President Kingangi in the works.
Amen.
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 Thank you very much. Asante. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Maina.
Good morning.
Hizo statistics unatupatia hata inafanya tu unaumwa na kichwa.
Lazima tuongee hii maneno. It's going on mchana kwanza, hata si usiku, mchana. It's crazy.
nimejaribu kufanya calculation ya hiyo pesa. You said 10 billion.
Is 1,000 millions. 1 billion is 1,000 millions.
Yeah. So let's say for example, you pesa tuseme for example tumeamua to buy, let's say, ambulances for our dispensaries.
Utanunua ngapi?
Nimeweka for example tuchukue mostly wanatumianga Toyota Land Cruiser, the is it the 79 series one?
Yeah.
It costs approximately 5 million, si ndio?
Yes.
So tukidivide your pesa na 5 million, that will be 2,000 Land Cruisers
Yes.
for 2,000 dispensaries across the country.
Thank you. Now you're doing the right mathematics. Sasa unaelewa wewe. That is
Just
what
imagine.
it could be used for.
Hiyo pesa yote imeenda kwa mfuko wa mtu, and people are dying in our dispensaries juu hajafikisha hospitali on time. Sometimes you just feel like leaving this country or doing what, because hata tukisema tumechange leaders, ni same tu wote, hakuna difference, ni wako tu sawa. Hiyo pesa imepotea kwa Ministry of Health only. What about the other ministries like defense, like
Oh my
forestry?
God.
How many money are we losing every day?
Hiyo sasa tukihesabu utakufa na high blood pressure. Hapo.
Ni Mungu atusaidie tu.
Thank you.
Have a good day, my
Have a good day. Those are the mathematics we should be doing. What can 1,000 millions do in terms of building dispensaries, equipping our hospitals with drugs and facilities? Like that guy said, ambulances.
Barabara.
How many roads can 1,000 millions build? How many schools can it build and equip with laboratories and chairs and desks? We've got a problem. And it's a big problem. And if we become okay with losing billions every week, my God, we are the ones with the biggest problem. We are not normal. Because that's not normal. It is not. We cannot be in a situation where there is only a group of Kenyans who, if they decide, can come together and pay off Kenya's entire external debt. That's not normal. Not normal. How much is enough? How much is enough at the expense of other people? I need your opinion this morning. Let's talk. Huh? So we are talking about the levels of corruption here. And I keep saying a billion is 1,000 millions. There are those mathematics we need to do within that small ecosystem. Then when you hear of someone putting his hand into the cookie jar and coming out of there with 6, 7, 8 billion, we've got to ask ourselves, are we normal? How are they doing this on a weekly basis and it doesn't piss us off? How does it not piss you off? It's crazy. Mwandishi, good morning, saying they stockpile privilege for their bloodlines, but history always collects its debt. The secured generations. Hold on. Oh, you were saying something so good. It has just disappeared. Give me a second because this one we must discuss. Oh my God, where's it gone to? Kameruka kameenda wapi hapo ka message? I'll get it. Mwandishi, please resend your message, please. Because you were onto something amazing. Oh, here you are. Saying they stockpile privilege for their bloodlines, but history always collects its debt. They're secured, in quotes, generations. They're soft, they're stagnant, and spectacularly unprepared. Wow. James Mine is saying the moment God ashamed you, even your own people will deny you. I paid $12.50 monthly only to go to someone's pocket. May he or she never have peace. It's got to annoy you. Because if it doesn't, then it becomes normal. And that in itself is not normal. Hello.
Hey, Mine, how are you?
Good morning.
Hey, Ebola, now, me, actually, this shot thing, eh?
Yeah.
I personally am so angry.
Yeah.
Already the MPs agreed that they were passing an individual's agenda
Yeah.
with housing levy and with this share situation.
Yes.
So we already know this was a personal agenda. This money is not to help Kenyans.
Yeah.
I just feel this end of month, why should we employers remit SHA? If they try to come and arrest us, we ask them, where is the money going?
Good suggestion.
Yeah, we just boycott and say we are not paying. This money is not going to the central government. I had a patient who was released from Coptic. Unajua SHA wamedilidali walipi. SHA is not working. And I'll want to present my evidence. I'll say I had a patient, amefanyiwa surgery, SHA is not paying. You're just throwing us left, right, and center.
Yeah.
So as employers, I feel we just do not remit SHA. It's not going to the central government. Even them, they've agreed the money is not going there. Why are we paying? Let's just not pay it this end of month. Final. I am so angry. What I do?
Wow.
Anger is real. Let's just not remit SHA. Where will they take us? This money is not going to the government. Even the MPs have agreed. They were petitioning personal agendas.
Yeah.
So tujue hivyo ndio iko. Wasipeleke jela. Tuone kama watapeleka sisi zote jela.
Okay.
And ni sawa.
Thank you.
Good day.
Wow. I want you to close our discussion. You know, here's what you've got to do. You've got to make these people plundering your future and that of your children so uncomfortable that they feel not perfectly sure before they engage in this nonsense. Corruption's always been there. Always. The problem is the scale now. The scale has gone crazy. We've gone absolutely mad. And you wonder, what the hell? Mwangi Rich Pence, you're saying the syndicate of thuggery in this country is sickening. May they not know peace. Martin Karube just saying, look, I'm tired. They're pocketing our money and treating us like sheep. You've got to get annoyed. Dr. Manfell official is saying, I'm very disappointed. Yes, the annoyances got to reach a level where you make them feel uncomfortable. Otherwise, the longer you tolerate it, the more they feel, and they keep pushing the envelope. Before you know it, we'll be losing hundreds of billions. And it's all money that we've borrowed that we have to pay back. Not them, but your children and your children's children's children. That's the magnitude of the situation. And that's why your voice matters. Your disdain is important to be heard and felt. Hello.
Good morning, Maina.
Morning.
No, I'm listening to you, and I remember a while ago I gave you an example of my village in Ukambani,
Yeah.
where we have a borehole that was done by an NGO.
Yeah.
It served for the last 10 years,
Yeah.
and it cost less than 2 million shillings.
Yeah.
The borehole serves more than 100 households, plus a secondary school.
Yeah.
So the figures you're talking about, in 1 year, the entire Ukambani
Yeah.
will never have to bother about water.
Yeah.
In 1 year.
Yeah.
An entire county,
Yeah.
not even one county, several counties.
Yeah.
So whatever is happening right now, there seems to be a rush. There seems to be like time is running out to
Yeah.
loot,
Yeah.
and it is not going to end.
Yeah.
I think we should all just admit, let the looting happen until there's nothing to loot. Then from there we can sort ourselves.
Wow.
Because don't tell me, Maina, Minister of Health, with all these institutions coming up that don't exist,
They were licensed by them.
and then are you telling me the person at the top is not aware? Are you telling me? Because I know what is going to happen is somebody will come and say, well, they are constitutional bodies, so I can't interfere with constitutional bodies.
Yeah.
So are you telling me this person at the top is not seeing this and is not seeing the effect it has on the mwananchi, the mama mboga, the boda boda guy. Maina, I serve in a board of a health center here in Nairobi. And I can tell you the desperation Kenyans go through to assess simple things like painkillers.
Yeah.
I really feel for my children, for my grandchildren, because if they can get out of this country, I'll be very happy.
Okay, thank you.
Good day.
We need to have a big think. Literally, a big think about how much you can take, how much you can tolerate. You're watching the future of your children, your future generations getting wiped off the slate literally every week. And if it doesn't annoy you, you're not human. Aki, you're not normal.